into the night or get up early in the morning and to seek the face of God. Nobody was willing to pay the price and say, God, I don't care if I don't have food. I don't care if I don't have water. I don't care if nobody knows where I'm at. But God, I am going to seek your face, and I'm going to beg that the oil drip from the top of that place to the bottom of that place tomorrow. You say, preacher, what did oil do? There's three things oil does. Number one, oil keeps the light burning. You know a church that's gone dark, you know what that tells me? Number one, they've never had light, or the oil of the Holy Ghost is not there anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, the child of God that is no longer shining anymore, you know what that tells me? That tells me that number one, they've never had the Holy Ghost, and the Holy Ghost has never had them, and they've never been saved. Or number two, that something has come in, and like that pipeline, there is a crack somewhere in the pipe. There is a hole somewhere in that thing, and there has been a shaking, and there's been a moving, and there is a hole that is draining the oil out of their life. You know how I know? Because what used to burn bright in the house of God no longer burns bright. The child of God that used to be excited about God and could shout whether they sang Unclouded Day outside the gate or Cockney Joe, they find something to shout about, and they'd be happy that God was just in the house of God. This is what I do know, honey. There have been times in my life when I didn't feel like it, when I didn't know it, but there was something burning on the inside of me. Do you know what that is? That is the Holy Ghost of God. Now, remind you this, I didn't feel a blessed thing except down and depressed. But this is what I know, that when I feel down and my light's still shining, that tells me that there's something keeping the fire going on the inside of me that is not of me, but it is of the Holy Ghost of God.